We're in the middle of the Mojave Desert. Every stick, rock, rut is looking to get you.
We take cars and just do things you really shouldn't do with them. We take them places that you never thought they'd go. And every now and then we break them spectacularly.
Every year, thousands of people descend on Hammertown, the makeshift village that hosts the annual King of the Hammers race in Johnson Valley. The 181-mile all-terrain course punishes drivers and machinery alike as they battle for Ultra 4 Racing's most prestigious title.
King of the Hammers is pretty much every kind of dang terrain you can think of, and you got one vehicle to do it in.
It takes a driver with multiple skill sets to navigate the terrain. You have everything from technical, very tight desert to wide open lake beds where the cars crest 120 plus miles an hour. And then you got to slow it down and go through the rocks. And I'm talking up these canyons, down these canyons. We traverse them sideways. You name it, Johnson Valley has it. And that's what makes this race so hard.
Even the smallest little bush is tough and it'll go right through your tire. So you've got some sand sections with whoop-de-doos and you know, some bushes off on the side, and then they mix in some rocks, and then the rocks get bigger, and then you've got ditches and off camber, and just as a driver, it's the man and machine challenge. It's unbelievable.
This car will go up to 138 miles an hour, and then you can put it in a rock canyon and scale a wall that most people can't walk up on their hands and knees, and drive off stuff that looks like your house or whatever, and it's pretty dumb.
King of the Hammers attracts a diverse mix of professional and amateur teams from all over the world, including a team of Chinese rally champions and a group of US Marines, keen to test themselves against the Mojave Desert.
When you're a racer, you want to race against the best, and this is where they are. So we have to come here to prove ourselves against the rest of the world. And now you got the Chinese, bunch of Europeans, South Americans, I believe. Everyone's coming here trying to take it to the Americans.
We need to have this in China. People want to see the cars going up, going down, and on a rock. That's something which is only in America. Definitely we want to bring this event into China.
As a smaller grassroots team, primarily self-funded, it is tough to compete against some of the larger teams. So being an active military team gives us an advantage in certain instances. So we're able to take all those things that we've used while we're deployed and come out here and apply them to off-road racing.
Ultra 4 Racing combines the challenge of tackling seemingly impassable rock faces and the need for pure speed to tear flat out across the wide open desert floor. Each team chooses the design and setup they think can conquer the race.
I race in what's called the Unlimited Pro Class. Anything goes, any size engine, any size tire, any wheelbase. You can have one person, 4 people, like whatever you think you can build to win, bring it.
Ours is probably a little more tailored to the desert. We have a little bit lower center of gravity, a little bit longer wheelbase, because you're going to have more passing opportunities in the desert.
There's so many areas out there that can take you, and the rocks are really the deciding factor. I think that this race is wholeheartedly won in the rocks. That's why I've built the vehicle that I have. It was built specifically for King of the Hammers. That's why I've kept a straight axle, and I think why we've had such great success.
Nothing's ever perfect out here. You just got to kind of find that happy medium, and then in the rocks, you're used to what you got.
2017 proved as challenging as ever, laden with car-breaking courses and obstacles. After a week of competition, defending champion Eric Miller and Jason Scherer finally got the main event, the King of the Hammers itself, underway, with 2 more cars every 30 seconds waved off behind them. Heartbreak and agony was the story for most of the 122 teams taking part, but for the 50 cars that finished in the ultimate race of attrition, it would be Shannon Campbell taking his 3rd King of the Hammers title, just 28 seconds ahead of his son Wayland.
But the best thing was that he didn't lift not one bit and didn't give it to me, because I wasn't going to give it to him either.